now return to Let's Play Conan Exiles. Alright, my inventory is a mess, and not just my pockets either, like it's all over the place. I've got stuff in too many places, in too many bases, so eventually, I'm probably going to come in here, and we're just going to do some housekeeping. Let's come back up here for a moment. So I noticed the weapons that I got out of that. Mitra's Justice does plundering, which says that it apparently takes venom out of the veins of the wielder, so I guess it's like an antidote base. And then there's Nortis. Nortis is corrupted. Causes corruption in others, though, not the wielder, and it's slightly stronger than what I've got. So we will swap that out, even though it looks identical. And I probably don't need to be bringing both of them with me. So we'll just put those in here, and we're good to go. So we will be going... Oh yeah, this Grey Lotus potion that I grabbed, pretty good, actually. Well, it says that it puts you into a slight Berserker Rage during battle. Here it says it does 15% damage, so I'm not really sure which is which. I think we'll need Spectre Coden where we're going. So, let's go ahead. I had thought about doing some of the new armor that I got, and it is pretty badass, actually, if we come over here and look. So, there's new... Hold on. Need to get out of that. There's new Lemurian shield, which is about as good as what I've got now. But that's not the armor. Here it is. So here's the Champion's Chest Guard, 350 on the armor value there. Layered fur, so I need to see how to make that. And then it requires, let's see, Chilled Godbreaker Plate, which I believe I will need this. Looking at what it does for temperature resistance, I may need this to go into the volcano. Needs Dragon Powder, Alchemical Base, that's not too bad, but you see that it also takes a rusted version of this, and that is where I am a little bit stymied. There's also, what is this? Godbreaker Plate. Okay. So, okay. There's two versions of it. One is heat resist, one is cold resist. That's still not the rusted stuff, though. This, yeah, okay. I need a lot of star metal bars. I've got 6 ore to turn into bars. That's not going to be enough. Did you guys all go upstairs? Sounds like. And then we come over here and look at the weaponry. So there's the Lemurian Axe. There's the Blackheart Hammer, which takes composite obsidian, which I do have. Probably enough to make that. Some other things. I guess I could make some Daggers of Dagon. Or my guy. I may just end up changing his stuff. Because I think I can make better. Anyway, I need star metal. And while I could just cheat, and may just end up doing so, just to complete this. Oh yeah, I've also got Fragments of Power, so I can make some Whirlwind Blades here. That would actually be pretty cool. I'd like to see these in action. I've never made them. Venom-infused sword. Anyway, I could cheat in the star metal. However, I would actually like to show going and finding some. But, since it is so random to drop, I mean, yeah, we may just end up doing an entire episode running around looking for it. There's no guarantee that it's ever going to happen. So, rather than make the new armor and do all that stuff now, I'll just save it for when we go into the volcano, and today, 5 minutes later, after all that explanation, we're going to go into this dungeon in here. And everybody should now have... Jesus, don't sneak up on me like that. Everyone should now have enough food. We all here? Yes, okay. Let me just check. I've got everything else. Let's put some of that on there. I'm not going to need my building materials. Okay, I guess that's all. Yeah, I'll put that. I'm pretty sure we're going to need some undead protection in here. But otherwise, we should be good to go. Okay. It's not a great idea to waste so much time, given that this is going to be probably as long of a dungeon as the last one. Although, if I recall, there's a lot of lore pickups in here, so it'll take even longer. Well, I guess I can just swim. Yeah. Who are you? Are you a cook? I think it's a... lamplighter. Ooh. I want one. I do have materials to... fuck it. I can't place it in the new base anyway, so... doesn't matter. Still never figured out why, or found a mod. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so you remember, maybe, that there was that note in the bar talking about, like, the guy causing problems. I mean, this was dozens of episodes ago. And that he shoved him in the back room to sleep it off. Zeth the Drunk picked another fight today. This time the damage wasn't too bad. Some smashed up furniture, a couple barrels busted. Still, might be weeks until someone brings fresh stock from New Asgard. I'd say he's not worth the trouble, but the truth is he drinks about 10 times as much as everyone else put together. Probably be out of business without him. Well, that is unfortunate. Because there's Zeth the Drunk, and he's in the way. Bisect him, and he doesn't offer me anything, so there was no reason to doing that. Okay. So yeah, very spacious basement. It just happens to break through. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe I will use the spell to give myself some light. Although it's not good. Like, it's just not a good spell. It doesn't help out enough. Finally, fortune smiles on me again. A brute came to the tavern today, naming himself Conan of Samaria. Zeth didn't like the look of him, of course, and so he picked a fight. Conan beat him bloody. But the barbarian isn't a man to hold grudges. He spent the rest of the night buying Zeth drinks. Even helped me carry Zeth down into the wine cellar after Zeth passed out. I like this Sumerian. And then... there's a major cavern underneath the city. Can we see where we are? Doesn't track movement. A major cavern. Lights. And all manner of shit down here. Okay, it's gonna be pretty dim.
The name is set. Identify yourself.
She got silk. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Taking offense to that. I mean, I might just take all the food. I'm kind of running a little low. Just in case, you know, I don't want to be in another situation like last time where everybody healed. Heart of a Hero. And I need to replenish my arrows too. And I didn't have enough food at the end of it. That's really getting on the nerves. Ah, here we go. Age-worn scroll. 107 days after the fall. Horror has failed. We thought we knew what darkness was, but the shadows we knew were nothing more than the absence of light. This darkness is the end of hope. Thag is coming. We cannot stand against it. This is the end. So you know how we were talking about Kari and whatever else that name was, the other name? Come on. 97 days after the fall. It has hounded us from the city. We're all that remains. Kor believes that he can capture the creature by reversing the ritual. He needs to return to the temple, through the devastated streets of the city. I wish him well, but I'll take my chances here on the fringes. About half our party will go with him, while the rest remain here with me. We will pray to Set for his success. Pointless. Somebody seems to have seen me. Or not. Just angry. Stop picking up stones and attack.
Halt! In the name of Set, curse
Oh. Seeker Ophelia. Okay, I'm gonna need my shield. I hate the spear users. Story. Could have sworn there's another story over here. Did I get my last thing yet? I did. Let's pick double jump. Now I am free. Huh, okay. I guess there's not another journal step over here. Or if there is, I'm gonna miss it. I'm probably gonna miss it anyway. Heart of a Hero, take that. Wait a minute, Heart of a Hero, these things... Yeah. Okay, so that clears out corruption, right? Which at the moment is not something I can do.
God take you!
I've got permanent corruption.
God take you! I can prove you what God.
Did that body fall off? I think the body fell off. Okay. So here, I should have run at that. Stop picking things up, god damn it. Alright, the E I think is this. We turn one on. I'm also not sure where everyone else went. Guess we just turn it on automatically. It must be triggering that. I don't know that there's anything about turning all the lights on. It might be. I'll take that. Like, I don't know that we have to. It does kind of help, though. Yeah, this is going to be just dark as shit. So, I do not recall if it was in the game originally or if it was a very early mod. I think it was in the game originally and they took it out. There used to be a lantern shield, which you made with a lantern and then like a regular iron shield or something. And it did exactly what it sounds like. 94 days after the fall. The ritual's gone wrong. The demon known as Thag has escaped confinement. The screams of the priests echo across the city, and the temple has become a slaughterhouse. We're fools. We've locked ourselves in the darkness with a fiend. I want to feel pity for the unsuspecting denizens of the other quarters, but I can only feel a bone-deep fear that settles on my soul. We plan to get out, to find a space outside the limits of the city. Perhaps the demon will tire of the slaughter. Perhaps we will find safety. Perhaps we can find hope. Oh, this is a twisty, mazy area. I better take care of that, even though it's not really going to help me, is it? Although, I don't know. Like, it seems like if you don't complete them, they circle back around. So maybe if I just leave these, this will circle back around the next time, and then when the season changes, I can just automatically have a bunch of stuff. That would actually be kind of good. And it would mean I wouldn't have to play the game every day. Man, there are a ton of these bastards. I guess I'll take that to replenish some of the ones that I left. Daggers? Yeah, hardened steel free. So I guess you do this to sort of mark where you've been. Maybe. Or maybe it's just there. I don't know. What was I going to do? Right. Put that away so we can apply... Not apply Spectre coating to this, really. Why not? Okay, well... Too bad for that, then. Oh my god. Fortunately, I appear very strong without it. Firepower, can be plenty of that. This just circles back around. Okay. Oh, come on then. I had meant to do that too. I meant to get a new potion so I could replenish that and get an actual person rather than the demon spawn. And then I just didn't do it. I mean, to be honest, I am actually pretty happy with just use that with the series being close to an end, because this is a lot. In terms of hours, this is a pretty long series. But it's also probably the closest I've been to playing the game totally legit. You know, without getting bored and cheating things in and whatever, just to speed things up. Okay, there's a... Oh, fuck you guys. Move! Fuck. Alright, so I missed a pathway over there somehow. Now look at you. we also appear to be missing people. Ooh, Kari Steel. Wow, that's spooky. I never noticed that before. I don't know if that comes in without headphones, but there were voices of the damned screaming at the well. 57 days after the fall, our situation grows ever more desperate. Food is gone, there are no animals left in the city, and cannibalism is rampant. Even the rocks have been scraped bare of their lichen. Kor has presented the idea of the ritual to the people, and it did not go well. The people are scared, and scared people turn to the gods for help. The priests were only too willing to denounce our apostasy, and they have locked the doors of the temple against us. Kor is determined, however, and he is not likely to be thwarted. Doesn't do anything. Right. Alright. I was not prepared to come here yet, but may as well hit the light to indicate that I have been. I might be wrong, but maybe something. Yeah, I'm wrong. There's nothing behind the waterfall. Because of course there's not. Okay, but there was one other place. Now I'm kind of lost. It was not here. So when we were here, there was something on the other side of the wall, which must be through here. Oh, you can just go around the wall. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's travel back. This was that first battle, and then we chose to go that way. So let's go this way. Arrows. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Arrows or dye. I think I'm collecting too much dye. Do not get in behind me, please. Take another Grey Lotus potion. This was a mistake. The one regret I have about taking all these companions, because it's been fun. It's been allowing me to blaze through here, but one regret is definitely that they just are. Oh, turn it on. They're so hard to manage, you know? Like, they get just a little too close, and now they're a pain in the ass. It's actually kind of spooky when you guys sneak up behind me, and then you all do a half A pose. That's actually a little bit creepy. So we went from day 94 to 57. That's quite a jump in the timeline. Hello. I'm just sneaking around, crouching down, and being all spooky. And then they're just running around the corners, being like, "What the hell are you doing, boss? What are you doing?" Okay. I think we've reached the end there. Unless there was something that... I think I already went that way. Okay. If I recall, there is actually something down this way. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not there. There's a couple up-down places like that. No, 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 no. There. Okay, now we're in another place. Oh, jeez. Okay, turn this on. See the bloodstained graffiti. Ice? Not that it's gonna melt by the time we're done here. That. Another one here. I do know. Okay, yeah. Okay, well this is gonna suck because we can't see it. Need them to.
You picked the wrong fight!
Back up. Fucking.
Taste death. Curse you.
Very angry place down here. Alright, let's go poking our heads into this cave that this guy came out of. Right. So, if we follow this river, there's more. But there's also some places. Chests. God. And if I'm actually not mistaken, there's a backwards pathway here somewhere too. Not here though. Maybe we're not there yet. I guess we're not there yet. There is a branching path, though, at some point. I could have sworn maybe it was hidden here, but it does not look... It looks like it, but it's not. Right. Let's go back to where we were. Our lamp lit here so that we can see where we're at. There we go. 48 days after the fall, Kor and his advisors are considering the ritual as an alternative. Scouts have been exploring the cavern, but their explorations have borne no fruit. We are trapped, and our food supplies dwindle. Rumor has it that there are those in the commons who have taken to eating human flesh. Set has truly abandoned us. No, don't move there. I guess it's my own fault. I could go in and customize the key bindings so we don't have move and use as the same key. But they shouldn't be anyway. So. Where'd you come from? Yeah, don't. Why are you back here with me? We'll fight. Anyone dead?
Taste death!
Must be one that they got. Silver. Oh, really? Where the hell does that go? Am I gonna regret this? Because there's that place. Where's that go? Cannot climb. Are you for real? You can send me back? Does this go all the way back to the beginning? I see. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Trying real hard not to pass by stuff, but man, if it's gonna be doing stuff like that, you know, having me double back and wind up in places I don't know if I've been because they look so familiar. I mean, just the gap, the 40-day gap with the notes makes me think I've already missed something. Okay, we gotta go back in here now. Whoa! No, no, no. 33 days after the fall. As things grow more desperate without, I've found a ray of hope in the writings of the past. Though our candles have long since been burned away, I've taught myself to read in the dim, luminescent light of the fungi. And in that eerie glow, I've found a ritual and a name. Fag. The prostrations of the priests have earned us nothing. If our god is turned against us, perhaps it is time to summon a new god. Alright, this leads down there. We're not ready for that yet. I'm not anyway. I've got more exploring to do. Maybe not. We can come back. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. 'Cause otherwise we're just going to keep going. So there's this area. Okay. That meets up with here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's probably a good stopping point there. Guys. Nope. Okay. Came that far. Remind me. No other torches I've been... there are. There's one there. Gotta make sure I'm not missing any. I don't think they go to anything. I don't remember if maybe they're an achievement if you get them all, or if there is like a door that unlocks when you get all of them, or if they are just like waypoint things so that you can keep track of where you've been. There we go. Demons gonna fight each other? No. Ah, that's too bad. Okay. Oh, bone meal too, why not? Although bone meal now is actually very easy for me to get my hands on, so I don't need to be wasting too much time on that. This looks like an altar. An altar to Thag. Come over here. This maybe 7 days after the fall. Sanity slowly returns. Those who survived have assembled in the temple district to take stock. All told, over 1,000 of us still live, men, women, and children. The event has come to be known as the Fall, which is an apt description for the moment when the earth swallowed our city. We still do not know what we have done to anger the great serpent, but the priests are burning sacrifices day and night. Yes, we still live, but there is no light aside from the fire we create ourselves and several species of luminescent fungi. Our survival depends on working together. Kor, who has a reputation as a mystic and a sage, suggested we turn to the library for our salvation, poring over the histories that have survived in search of clues to help with our situation. I know this is something I can help with. When I get close to this, though... Oh, maybe not anymore. I guess it was proximity. Okay. So what did we pick up there? Probably the Kari language? Did that say it was a power fragment? It was probably a power fragment, since that's what I've got there. Alright. Well, I think this is the first half of this, so... What I'm going to do is actually cut this one short so that it's not like a 2-hour episode or an hour episode and then like 10 minutes. So I'll end this one here and I'll see you next time.